I hope everyone is doing well. And in this lesson, we are going to look at grammar at a very basic level. And specifically, we're going to look at active voice versus passive voice. I'm very sure that this is not something new for you, but it is good if we review all the structures so that it can strengthen our understanding and in making sure that we won't be doing or repeating mistakes, especially when we write sentences in English. Okay, I'm not going to um, have a longer introduction. Let's straight away look at all the tenses. So I have two boxes here. One is active voice and one is passive voice. So what is active voice? Normally, for active voice, the sentence will begin with subject first. Whereas for passive voice, object will come first. Okay, for example, we use simple tense, simple um, simple present tense first. Okay, for example, they conduct the interview. So this is simple present active. If you look at here, so this is the subject and this is the main verb and this is the final one is the object. Okay. If we were to change it to passive, we will bring object to the front. So we look at here, present, object, am is are plus participle plus by subject. So simple present passive would be the interview, only one session, so it is singular. So the verb to be that we can use is. Participle for conduct is conducted by them. The pronoun they, when it becomes and as an object of the verb, it will be with them. So that's it. So this is simple present active and this one is simple present passive. So all the formula are here. You can just refer. Now I'm doing simple past passive. Simple past passive, it is one. Okay. Simple past, object plus was or were plus participle and plus the subject. So the interviews, more than one, were conducted by two people. So this is the subject. When we want to make it active, we will bring this. Two people conducted the interview. Okay, let's try another one. Past continuous active. Past continuous active. We use this one. Okay, the interviews were being conducted by two people. Sorry, the two people were conducting the interview. So this is past continuous. Was, were plus ing. Okay, now we want to make it past continuous past continuous, passive. Take it from here. Object was were being plus participle by subject. So the interview was being conducted by two people. Was being conducted. Was over plus being plus participle. I hope you can get the concept. Alright? Okay. Now, let's look at more examples. This is the table where it covers all types. For example, they made forts in Cologne. Mereka membuat kereta fort di Cologne. Kereta fort dibuat di Cologne. So this is present simple. How do you know? Because the verb to be here. Okay, are, and this one is make for they. Present continuous. Susan is cooking dinner. Is plus verb plus ing, and this one is being cooked. Is plus being plus participle. This one past simple. Wrote. James Joyce telah menulis Dubliners. Dubliners was plus participle. This one past continuous. They were painting the house. Was being painted. Present perfect. Have plus participle. This one have plus been plus participle. Future intention with going to. They are going to build. This one is a new factory. Okay, a new factory is going to be built. Participle. Future simple. I will finish it tomorrow. It will plus be plus participle. Okay, everything is here. Everything is in the formula box, so you don't have to worry about not getting it correct. All right. Now, this is one story which I took from internet, but I have adjusted it so that there will be a lot of tenses in passive and active. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sentences that should fit somewhere in here. You just identify the type. I'm going to read it for you. I'm sure that in life we have been embarrassed at one time or another. It is that moment in time when you wish the earth would open up and swallow you. The anxiety and discomfort felt during that time, which may only last a few seconds, feels like time has stood still. So this is a student who felt embarrassed. So um, he was telling the most embarrassing moment that he had. So he felt very anxious and uncomfortable, and he felt like time didn't move at all. I remember that day so well. I was in Form 4 and it was during the school recess. The minute the bell rang for recess, I rushed to the toilet because I had been controlling my urges since class started. I didn't want to miss biology class. The important lesson was taught by Madam Zila. I may not be an excellent student, but, sorry, should be but here, but I never skip class. So he is a good student. Without realizing, I had rushed to the girls' toilet. The upset stomach made worse by 2 glasses of cold milk in the morning. I thought I heard giggling outside and wondered why the giggle sounded unusually near. A few minutes later, I came out the cubicle, the toilet cubicle, and discovered my horror that I had entered the girls' toilet. When I went out, a few girls were standing outside. They didn't even turn away when I came out. Instead, they looked down at me. Then only they turned quickly away. Horrors of horrors. I had forgotten to zip up. No beetroot. Beetroot ni macam ubi warna merah tu No beetroot could have matched the colour of my face at this point in time. They spread the news throughout the school. I was truly the talk of the town. Talk of the town ni menjadi isu perbualan lah. I remembered my mother's words that if you can't beat them, join them. So I decided to make fun of myself, to laugh at myself too. Deep down, I told myself that I'm going to tip everyone's mouth. It was indeed an eye-opening experience for me. I have learned that when people laugh at you, you should laugh along. You must not take yourself seriously. They mean no harm. Mereka tidak membawa keburukan pun. Okay? If you can make people laugh, it's like bringing sunshine into their lives. So this is a nice story of how a student made a mistake by entering the opposite sex toilet, but he was positive at the end of the day. Okay, there's nothing to feel bad about making people laugh. Okay, because it's just a mistake. People make mistake, right? So you look at the structure and fill in here. Okay, all right. So I hope it is clear for the first task. And the second task is much simpler, just a simple quiz. Test your knowledge by conjugating the verbs in parentheses in the passive voice. Pay close attention to the time expression. So all the time expression I have made it red, so that you know which tenses that you should use. And then you change it. You change all of these are active. You have to change it into passive voice using the verb here. So you have to think if whether the verb um, you have to think in using which type of tense. Okay, always refer the notes here. Okay, I hope it's clear. That's all. Thank you.